Oh, hey, how's it going? It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yes, I've been on a bit of a sabbatical. 2 months exactly. But I didn't just do nothing in that time. I wrote a book. And if you like my videos, you're gonna love the book. Creepy Cases, Humanoid, and Cryptid Encounters, Volume 1. So more to come. Yeah, so it's available in this, a book. This is called a book. Okay, it's made of wood pulp. Alright? It's a little expensive. It's like $10 for how, I'm not saying it's a deal, but it's made in America. If you want to buy American made things, you gotta pay American wages. What can I say? And then it's also on Kindle. But that's only 99 cents. So if you have a Kindle, it's a deal. If you like this subject, I think it's a pretty fun read. I mean, if I'm being objective about it, I think it's just like the weirdest stuff I could find, like my personal favorite cases, but put into a first person kind of account, like I saw. So I just take these, some have already written that way, so I just had to to not completely just lift, I rewrote stuff, but I don't stray from the story or deviate. But to celebrate that, I'm going to read my first story for Volume 2, which I just got done recently. Okay, kind of give you a taste of what the book is like. Oh, here's the inside, by the way. It's pretty jazzy. It's got pictures. It's got pictures galore in here, man. And it's got my sense of humor, of course. I mean, I guess I can't write, just like my videos, except in a book format, really. I don't know. Anyway, let's check that out, would you? Support the channel. Support me. So this is the first story for my next one. It's set up like who, what, where, when. So who? It was an insurance salesman. What? A Bigfoot landscaper? What? Where? Mount Pleasant, Georgia. And it was on Friday, November the 20th, back in 2009. Okay? I'm an insurance salesman who insures rural people's homes. It is a low-cost home insurance, so it is affordable. Most major companies won't insure people who use wood stoves to heat their homes without the prices becoming unaffordable. So that's where I come in. Most people would describe my clientele as hillbillies. So I was driving to a small village 2 miles north of Mount Pleasant on my way to meet a new client who wanted to take out a policy on her small cabin. I arrived early in the morning to the cabin that was off a dirt road in a heavily wooded area. The old lady was outside her door waving to me as I pulled up. After introducing myself, I explained that I needed to take some pictures of the cabin before we started any paperwork. She agreed and left me to my work. I walked around back where a small figure was stacking wood. It quickly became apparent to me that this thing was not human. It was very short, about 3 feet tall, but muscular and stout. It wore no clothes, but its entire body was covered in fur. It had a human face except for like a black nose, like that of a dog. The eyes and mouth were very human-like, except bigger. It did not seem to notice me and grunted as it worked. Stunned, I went right back to the front of the cabin and excitedly knocked on the door. The old lady opened up and asked me if I had already finished with my pictures. No, I explained, and asked her what the heck the thing out back was. The old lady explained that it was a woods helper. She explained that old-timers in the area all knew about them and that the creature would help them with work they could not do by themselves anymore. All the things wanted in return was some food and drink, but would only accept beer, not water. My kind of Bigfoot. I like this guy. Even though they only drink beer, they never seem to be drunk, disorderly, or out of hand. I got the old lady to sign the paperwork and then left. I got one last glimpse of the thing that was now putting rocks into a runoff ditch. I couldn't believe it. It looked like something out of a science fiction movie, but it was very real in doing chores for my new client. Okay, so I didn't write. Usually there's a section in here where I kind of posit what I think stuff was. It's like, what could the baboon bloodsucker have been? It's so hard to frame this, because I can't look at it and shove it in the camera lens at the same time. But anyway, so I'm just gonna just say now unscripted off the top of the dome. Okay. So what's weird about it is that it's a Bigfoot, but it's not big. It's like a Ewok or something. That's the mental picture I get when I think of this thing. So it's definitely a cool one. But I like the fact that like all the old timers know about it. It's just like a commonplace thing. There's even in the story, I didn't include it, but like the guy kind of presses her, is like, "Whoa, what kind of species do you think it is?" And like she's so, I don't want to say stupid, that she's just not very educated, so she didn't even know what species was, and that also jives with the theory that maybe like Sasquatch and Bigfoots are attracted to simpler, folksier people because they're not skeptical or something like that. I've heard that before, but the one huge red flag, and I'm sure you were thinking this too, is it never mentions he's, for the sole purpose, he sees this thing to take pictures, but yet he never takes a picture. And in the original story, which I'll link, he never takes a picture. I mean, you got a camera at the ready going out back to take pictures of the woodshed or whatever. And I guess he was too freaked out, maybe? That's what I helped him with that. I was like, I panically went up to the front and like, what is that? But I mean, that's absurd to not snap a shot of a Bigfoot stacking wood. I don't know. I love it. But anyway, yeah. Links to my book, more to come, of course, and links to the Kindle book, which is super cheap. Hell, it's free to some people that have Amazon Prime or something. So yeah, check it out, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.